So maybe a more modern Sonny Boy, since I'm on the Sonny Boy kick, like, okay, we know he passed away in 65, and a lot of his material, obviously, in his thoughts and his consciousness, came from 30s, 40s, 20s, 50s, early 60s. Okay, so now we're all the way up here. But some things never change. He's just writing. He was brilliant at writing and taking words that did not literally mean what the words were on paper or what he said or sang. But say to try to modernize it just a little bit, up to now. I don't know what's going to happen, but it's just more something. I'll try to do something that's going to, that's a little more modern. But the crazy thing is that no matter how modern things get, the basics of life remain the same. The search for love, taxes, death, births, some things, the need for shelter, the need to survive, to find subsistence. So, if you think of it like that, we might have this incredible phone I'm speaking into that can reach the world in 3 seconds or less, maybe even a millisecond. And I don't know if Sonny Boy ever thought there'd be such a thing like that. The closest that I can think of is watching Dick Tracy cartoons or comics or whatever when I was a kid and thinking those little, phones in their watches. But I'm still waiting for the Jetson thing to happen, the flying cars, Although I know it has happened. It's just that some of you guys will actually be around when it really starts to happen. I'm a little jealous of that, because then you go flying up over everything. So, maybe we'll start with something like that line, I'm gonna get me an automobile. Gonna leave this planet, you see. And if it ain't gonna do that, sure gonna get up high off this road. 'Cause I know the planet can't hold us both. Well, I just found what I really wanted, you see. She's a mighty pretty thing, got a knee action body like Sonny Boy says, you see. But she's also got tail fins. Lord, looks out there for days. And she wears that old car I got. Well, she leaves the road, that's what she's got. And she rides high above everybody, just rocking on down the road. Well, she won't take no for an answer. I try to slow her down at 63, but all she wants to do is get on up to a quick 102. Well, she won't slow down, no she won't. All she wants to do is mope and keep on driving, and Lord help, I hope she gets on to me. 'Cause I love my flying car, you see. I wanna get me a car, Lord, that leave this road. I wanna get me a car, can fly above every other car you see. And when she flies so far, man, that car gonna come on home to me. Alright, so that was going back in the past and digging up those kind of car songs again with a little bit of the, modern idea. But still, nothing really changes. In this case, it's a guy that wants to find a fast woman that's slick and smarter maybe than the ones he's been around, and if he can find that car that goes above every other car, can run on, looking down on those cars and saying, you're not gonna get over on me, I'm gonna get by you, and he's praying if he can find this person, and he's really happy because maybe he has found this person, and he knows that she's gonna come home, this car is gonna wind up in his driveway, So, anyway, that's just some words off the cuff there, as they say. I never use that word off the cuff. But anyway, for that phrase. However, everybody can do this. Just think in the mindset of our cool Sonny Boy Williamson. And I need to spend some time looking at, this makes me want to look back at John Lee Williamson and how fantastic he was, too. The first Sonny Boy. A tragic thing that he got murdered so young. And I read where I guess he was in a really good mood, good things going on, and he got paid, that's right. And these punks followed him to his apartment, and they followed him in a taxi, and then he got out, and they followed him, and they practically killed him, and he wandered up into this friend's apartment, and it was just horrible. Just all because John Lee Williamson was working, got paid money for doing what he did so well, the harmonica, and these low-life motherfuckers saw the guy and his cash, follow him to his place. He's in a great mood. He's not expecting trouble. And bam, bam, bam. Slam him. Beat his head in, I guess. And just dies right there. I just read something about that. It's just horrible. My old partner, Earl Burnside, his father was murdered in the same city in Chicago. Guess he lost a couple of brothers there. My own grandfather was murdered by the Jewish mafia in New York City. Nothing against the Jewish mafia, but they killed him. He was Jewish himself. My mom was a Presbyterian. I was raised Presbyterian. However, nothing against the Jewish faith. It's just the Jewish mafia and all the other suckers like that that I have a problem with. Especially when it comes to murdering people, which they have a habit of doing. But anyway, back to Sonny Boy and that death. He was just, what a tragic loss, losing him. Anyway, on a better note, they both gave us, Sonny Boy 1 and 2, a wealth of material that'll be around for the lifetime of the blues, which means the lifetime of the planet, because the blues will never die. Herbie wanted to get in a little bit on that, so I had to let him cop to a verse. Rod, Herbie. He's a little stage shy now. Have a good morning, evening, night, wherever you all are. So just remember when you're writing something, a lot of times it come up, really kind of, you can just start to jam on a few notes or just come up with one line in your mind and let it just let the words flow. I mean, if I was going to send this into a writing contest, maybe I'd change it, and shape it up. But this is just freestyle, and anyone can do it and have some fun with it. The same thing about the harmonica. Regarding those notes I was doing, some of that stuff, that's the third and the fourth. Back to that 3, 4, 5. That's where he gets that wonderful. Okay, so he's getting that thing. And that 3, 4, it's that recognizable Sonny Boy lick. It goes. If I can unclog this harmonica, it's supposed to be a really good one, crossover. I swear, I'm not going to say much about the crossovers, but I'm sticking to the Marine Band. I know there's tons of different harmonicas out there. Probably ones that have better action and all that kind of stuff than the Marine Band diatonics. But right now, they seem to be selling good ones. And I don't know. I like them. I'm familiar with them. So I really like Marine Band diatonics. So it's that fifth note that goes 3, 4, 5. We did this before in another video. And if you work that note with a couple other things next to it. So you blow the 3, draw that 3 again like we talked about before. So then I'm releasing my lips a little bit and my tongue to get that. And sliding on down there like that. So my tongue is on the harmonica on the 3, 4, 5, draw, let's see, blow 3, draw 3. And you can do the slight bend on the 3 too. And it slides down to the 4 until it comes off the 5. See, it comes off the 5, sliding down to the 4, and the tongue goes back on. So that kind of gives that kicker, that and then that Sonny Boy kind of thing, that 2-3 thing. Kind of doing those 2-3 notes together. Dropping that 3 down a step. And going back to the 3 draw, 3 blow, I mean. So the one time more, the lick. Blow 4, draw 3, blow 3. And then you can do that little thing. And that little, that's just air being compressed air hitting that 3 note. Or the tongue tapping the second hole to get that emphasis there. Instead of, you go. There's so much to play around with on the second, 3, 4, 5 notes. I mean, there's tons to play around with on all notes in the harmonica, but just think of that. Doesn't have to be exactly what I'm doing, not by any means, but I'm just talking about accenting the idea of Sonny Boy, kind of bringing him into your consciousness. If you're doing a song or playing nothing to do with a Sonny Boy song, but you want to put some of his licks in some solo you're doing, or an instrumental you're doing, and add some Sonny Boy flavor to maybe some Big Walter stuff, or something that you've invented yourself, which of course, all of us that invent things ourselves, that we owe a debt to all these other great players that we've learned things from. But still, yourself that's bringing that out, because they've created it, and now we are borrowing their creations and creating it ourselves. Does that make any sense? Now, I wish I was watching Sonny Boy do that kind of thing in some bar in Arkansas or Chicago, but I'm doing it in the modern day of 2023 almost, and this is what the world is right now. But if you ever get the chance to go out and see people that really play this music, and I'm talking about the African American persuasion, or whatever kind of music that something comes from, whether it be Zydeco music with the Creole people in Louisiana, or Cajun music with the Cajuns down there. If you have the chance to see people that really came up with the music. It will improve your playing because you'll understand it better, and it'll improve your consciousness of the life that the music came from. And so if you have a chance, of course I would rather see Sonny Boy doing this and learn from him in person, but we have his records, and when each of us does one Sonny Boy lick or another, it sends more Sonny Boy into the universe and makes the world a better place. Rest in peace, Sonny Boy Williamson. Both y'all. Good night, good morning, good evening. Once again, thank you for listening. I guess it doesn't want to turn off. I'll try it again. Herbie, I need some help over here. Bring your beak. Can you do me a favor, bring your beak over here. I'm having all kinds of time. I need to borrow you, Herbie. I need you to bring your beak over here to turn this thing off. Lord